We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Yo, Chicago, and welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Miss Hip Hop. Before we get started, please listen to the app Spotify to hear the music in between each song that I discussed today. Okay, y'all. I am here to talk about the New Music Friday. Well, today is Saturday, actually. The New Music Weekend by Chicago's king of drill music himself, Mr. Chief Keef, with his newly released LP, Them. This is Chief's first project in 3 years since the 2017 dedication tape and his 2020 mixtape, Go Fouls Part 4. Now, his fans all over the world are excited to hear what the 26-year-old rapper has to say. So am I. The 15-track project, Them, released this Friday, which was yesterday, December 17th, and is lightweight on the features with guest appearances from both Tidal and Ball Out. The LP is produced by DJ Paul, Young Malcolm, and many, many more. Them is accompanied by NFT of the project artwork. According to a press release from the Chicago rapper, holders of the Them artwork NFT will be granted access to upcoming Web 3.0 experience, including the ability to purchase upcoming physical NFTs. Now, I know y'all wondering, what the heck is an NFT? So an NFT is basically a digital content bought by cryptocurrency like Bitcoins or Dogecoin. So in other words, NFTs are anything digitally like, artwork, music, your brain downloaded as an AI. That was a joke. Anyway, it's just a new way of collecting art online. Speaking of artwork, Them features Keef on the battlefield as a toy soldier getting ready for war, planting on stacks of blue-faced $100 bills and dice, and giving a real feel of the Chirac city limits. Kind of reminds me of Eminem's 2018 album artwork, Kamikaze. Before we get into the LP, Them, let's talk about Chief Keef a little bit, okay? Well, the title Them First is Chicago street slang that originated from the Four Corner Hustlers that people heard Lude Foe say, which he's also a Four Corner Hustler, and now everybody just kind of uses the term, Lude Foe is another Chi-Town rapper who recorded music when his jaw was wired shut too. Shout out to Kanye. The hip-hop singer-songwriter Chief Keef made headlines in late July 2015 when he was planning on playing a benefit concert for the family of Dylan Harris, a 1-year-old who was killed earlier that month during a hit-and-run accident on the south side of Chicago. The Them artist wasn't allowed to travel back home to perform because he was exiled from the city due to, back and forth with the Chicago authorities on gun charges and more. So the rapper Keef decided to do a hologram concert from his LA home instead to promote stopping the violence in both Chicago and in Indiana. But the police pulled the plug on it after just playing one song, saying his records promoted violence and was considered a threat to the community. I believe he lives here now in Washington Park, but he's still banned from places like the UK. Okay, let's get into some songs off Chief Keef's Them. So there's this one song called Hadakunin. I think I said it right. Hadakunin. It's a dope and energetic type song, and it's listed as a banger in my book. So let me tell you, in this song, Chief Keef is talking about the motion wave he has when he's out on the streets of Chicago. He takes his risk and gives a surge of chi as a sensor accessory points to his opponents by one-upping them. So it's kind of like, you know, when you're playing a Street Fighter game and certain characters have the special attack mode, and that's what's called Hadakunin. Yeah, so that's really, it's really, really dope. It's like a Japanese move for energy. It's really, really cool. Y'all play Street Fighter, then you kind of already know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, so tell me what y'all think about that track. Another song I really like is See Through. Chief Keef is solo dolo on this joint. The track starts off with a lot of distortion in the drop. And before the drop, it's just like you can't understand hardly what he's saying. You got to really listen intently, you know what I'm saying? But when he says the word drop, that's when the beat drops. And I think it was timed perfectly. It was executed like a genius, you know? Anyway, he basically talks about the substance of his drop from his PO not being clean due to the marijuana and lean. I like the line when he talks about no one caring if you're broke, but everybody needing you when you're rich. Play that track. Remember, y'all, if you want to hear the actual song within the episode, please download the Spotify app and listen to this episode, okay? All right, so on to the next track. I really like on 4 This is a certified hood classic, okay? Like It's Your Job. A Chicago remake of Slob on My Knob, sung by Tear the Club Up Thugs and 3 6 Mafia. Chief Keef is paying homage to the legendary song by keeping the song's iconic flow and definitely did justice for the record. Y'all know Chief Keef had to turn up on this whole entire album. 4 leaves us with something we can talk about, which leads me to my final song, Shady. I really dig this track because he kept it simple in his rhyming and no hooks were available on this joint. Plus, the beat was very oriented in direct line with a Japanese type beat. As Chief Keef lets loose as he pays more homage to the infamous Memphis 3 6 Mafia. Play that track. Okay, y'all, this concludes this episode on one of the most influential rappers of this generation, Chief Keef, with 4 I hope you enjoyed it, and download the Spotify app today to listen to the music in between each commentary you hear today. Peace out, Chicago, and remember, put the damn guns down, man.